interesting story. Once upon a time, there was a train named Nia. Nia was just going up the bridge, but Percy was stuck in traffic, and then Nia couldn't brakes were. Then Nia couldn't brakes were. The driver couldn't see him, but then Percy got onto the train table, which Percy couldn't move, and then the coal spilled out on the rails. Then the firefighters had to put the coal back in the engine, and then everything was okay. So then the firefighters then went away, and then Nia had to back up from Percy, so Percy could go to her line because Nia needed to go to another line. Then here Nia went through the train table, and then a bus was on the middle of the road, which then Nia had to stop. Which then the bus got on fire. Which then one of the police officers immediately saw it. The SWAT arrived quickly. So then the track was blocked. The next path of Nia's was blocked. So then Nia couldn't go. So then the firefighters arrived. And then the hospital people arrived. And then they had to check if the passenger and the driver was okay. And then they took them safely to the hospital to check them out. And then they had to call the siding where they had to move it. Which then the police helicopter came to move the bus out of the way. Then the bus was taken to the repair area, which was the airport, because it was getting fixed at the airport. And then the whole police then got back to work. And then the firefighters went back to the station. Which then Nia went through the track, and then the train table, she made it to her path. Then Percy had to go first because her light had been already green and Nia's was red. Then here she was going. Then she went through the airport, and then by the military base. Then she finally arrived up and down, and then she arrived to the passenger's house. Then Nia was able to go. Then Nia went into her route. Nia then had to drop off the military to the military base. Then Nia went through the island and then made it to the military base. And then all the military people were happy. And then Nia found Percy again. And then Nia stopped this time. And then Percy had gone to the rest area. Then Percy had to go. Then Percy needed some rest, which then wasn't handy for her. So then Percy had got some rest. Then Percy had to get some rest, which then the helicopter came back and put Percy off the line at the police station. Then Nia's route was also done. Then Nia decided to find a rest area. And then Nia had to back forward to go off the tunnel. Then Nia could drive off-road, which then went in the tunnel. And then everyone had been rested. And then the train. And then that's the whole story. Bye, guys. Subscribe and like for part 2.